Hey guys, it's Shanna. So today I'm going to be building an English chateau, and I need to honestly say I have never had this much fun building something in The Sims. This was just amazing. So I was like really trying to make this like a big house and like even a family house really. And it's when I say chateau I always think of something like way bigger than this. But really like the lots aren't that big and I still wanted to have like a backyard and something, so it's a small chateau, or at least it's inspired by one, let's say that way, and it could well be a great family home. And I'm actually thinking about moving one of my families into this home. So I was in England and we were on the outskirts of London. We just came from London and we were driving out of London, and there was like on the highway it was so much traffic, like we were standing an hour, and then like we didn't want to stand there for like another 2 hours. So what we did, we took like this small path, like that isn't like really a road, it's just like one of those kind of like weird ones that are like really small and like you can barely fit a car there. And so we took one of those, and then while we were driving, we saw like this beautiful house, and that is what this build is inspired of. It was so magnificent. Okay, this house is like the one I'm building here doesn't even look similar to the house that I built there. But it was such a beautiful house, so I was inspired to build this. Again, by the roofing, I had like a lot of problems. I just because I mostly in my like private builds I like stick just like the walls are just like a room. It's like one room and then a roof on top and I'm like done. And then like I put in a bed, a toilet, and like a stove or something. I'm like, this looks beautiful. So I really wanted to like kind of like give myself a challenge and just do this, and I tried to use the different types of bricks. Well, I only used one type of brick, but like I used two types of wallpaper on the outside because I think that always like gives it like an interesting look. The one thing I love about building The Sims is like you can have infinite money and you can build your dream house. Even though one thing that I did like I wish that they would do that is that they kind of make like when you have a tree there and you like go too far away from it, it like starts looking weird, and I kind of wish that they could like edit that out or like change that because it's always like weird when I'm trying to take a picture of the house and like the trees end up looking all weird. Like if you know what I mean, like the trees are just gonna be normal, and then when you go away a little bit of the trees, like further back, like they start to like lose form, and I really wish that they could change that. So I was planning on adding way more terraces, especially to the top of the build, because I just thought it'd look cool, and I was like stuck. I just like I wanted to add those, and I'd seen them on the gallery. And lately, my custom content, I updated the game a while back, and my custom content it just like failed me. So I tried to restore it. I deleted it. I did everything. Like I watched like 50 YouTube videos, and like in the comments, the people were always saying like, "Oh my God, it works," and I was just like, "It does not work." Like I was stuck, and I had no idea what to do. So now I'm left without custom content, and so whenever I try to even just download something from the gallery that has custom content, it just like deletes it. So I really need like someone's help with that, and so I'm more or less finished my build, like my main build by now. And so what I saw often was like these little like stone things that kept like all the bushes and everything away, and it was so neat and messy at the same time. It looked really cool, and I just liked it. I did not film the interior of the house, because for the interior I need a lot of time, and I really like clipped this thing close, and I like shortened the video a lot, and I sped it forwards a lot. So yeah. And what I did see in England was always these like fine, long, cut trees. And yeah, while I was in London, I thought like, oh, I could do like a London house because they look beautiful and I just love London. But I was like thinking about that and I was like, the possibilities that we have in The Sims are like almost endless, but they're not that endless that I could build that, because in London you've got really these like big apartment buildings that just go down the whole street. And they've got this like textured stone that does not exist in The Sims. So I could not build that anywhere, like even with custom content, not look so good. So lately I'm in love with putting these vines like everywhere, literally. Like the vines that I just put there, and I always like do that. I don't know why. It kind of makes it seem more old fashioned to me, and I just I feel like, I don't know, I just like it. um so I tried making the backyard, like I tried making this patio thing and it didn't work. Like I couldn't place a roof on top of it because I think it was Kaleido, she did one of these, and I watched it and she could just place the roof on top, and I was just like, the roof is not going up. And I tried like a lot of different possibilities, and I tried some of the most silliest things ever, and I was just like, how do you do this? So I just like, oh my god, I just placed a roof there, and I was like, you know what, I won't do this, and like I just like kind of gave up because I had like no idea how to do this, and actually I just did figure out how to do it. Um, so I wanted to add in this little fountain thing because I love those. So my grandma had one of these, and the birds would always sit on there, and they'd kind of chirp and stuff, and they'd make a really nice noise, and I would like watch them. Like I wouldn't scare away those birds, which I did when I was younger. But then sometimes I was just reading there or thinking about life, and then I saw the birds there, and I would just like look at them and be like, they have such an easy life, and I like kind of got jealous of them, even though they have like a really short lifespan. But whatever. So because I couldn't do this bungalow, not a bungalow, but whatever you call that little round thing that you kind of sit in, the one I had so much trouble with, I decided to make a nice little terrace or backyard terrace. So because you have to have a mailbox and a trash can, I had to add those in, and they didn't like fit. They were just like somewhere like hiding in, oh my god, hiding in the bushes. And when I got like the Windenburg, the Get Together extension pack like a year ago maybe now, I like loved the sun clock that it came with, and the one thing that I did not add, which I loved, was the birdhouse, but it wouldn't really fit to the theme. I tried making like this like sitting area under the trees because, again, I am in love with that. I'm in love with a lot of things, okay? So I added this little glass table because actually some of this was inspired by my grandma's house. Because at my grandma's house, we have this really big apple tree, and under that apple tree is always this one glass table, and then there's tons of flowers everywhere, and there's like a seating thing, and we always, in the summer, we used to always like eat there and do all our jazz, and it was really great, and I just loved it. So I was trying to do like roofing and stuff just because, and I can't really like, I used to be able, I used to be really better and like making my roofs look cooler, and I've kind of like downgraded on that skill, but I'm definitely like trying to make more builds, including more complicated roofs, as I think that could definitely help me. And I really like this house, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this because it was so much fun building this. It was something so exotic. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!